Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for watching today. Your support really does mean a lot. So today we're going to be using this little beauty. I wasn't too sure whether I was going to be using this or the Ocean's Blues, but because I don't really know how I feel about this and the Ocean's Blues, a new one, I thought I would dive into this. I don't really know what look I'm going to be doing. Part of me wants to do something with this tart shade. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it simple. So basically I think I'm going to go in with creme, like on the lid and all through the crease. And then I'm going to go in with tart on the lid as well, just to see how much of a crumbly hot mess it is. I remember it being really bad, and I just want to see if it's still like that now. I have spoken to people in the past and they've said it looks like you've got like not a palette that's got great formula. I mean, a lot of the other eyeshadows are good, to be honest. I mean, this one's really nice, and that one's called Macarons, and the majority of them are quite nice, but you can see this one as well, Puffs, is quite powdery. So yeah, I mean, I haven't tried too many of Juvias Places palettes to like do comparisons and things on. I do want to try more in the future, but I have tried the Zulu, and the Zulu knocks this out of the park, guys, literally. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm just gonna get my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and get that Cream Ivory shade, unless, no, I didn't think so. I thought this one might have one in, but it doesn't. So let me go and do that. Okay, so let's just dip into this white chocolate shade. Right, and that's that done. Okay, so right, so I was trying to clean this off a little bit more on the colour switch, but I think when I was using the Sweet Like Candy palette yesterday, it stained my brush a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to go in with this shade here, which is called Creme. It's got a pretty healthy dip in it. It's like a pinky peachy shade, so might have to go in a few times because it is pigmented, but it's not really pigmented, and I think that's why it's got such a huge dip. So I've really not used this palette that much. Now, I don't normally do pink eyeshadows, but that's not looking too bad. So here in the UK, I don't know what it's like where you live. I watched the news last night and they are actually debating now whether to close the pubs, because people, when they're drunk or have had a few drinks, aren't listening to the guidance of staying like that social distance, 2 meters or 1 meter as they now say it. I'm still staying like 2 meters, and I wouldn't feel comfortable going into a restaurant just yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about whether it would be in everyone's interest to close the pubs down, but that would ruin the economy. I mean, everyone likes to go to the pub to unwind. I mean, I haven't been in such a long time. Even before all this happened, I've not been in ages, probably well over a year and a half. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen there, but they're saying obviously they want children to go back to school in September, and if it's a case of whether the children don't go back to school, they're saying that they would rather close the pubs than the children not go back to school and get an education, which is fair enough, isn't it? I mean, children need to be a priority, especially when it comes to their education. I just need to find my blending brush. It's literally gonna be a 2 or 3 eyeshadow look. I really only want to test the tight eyeshadow out, if I'm being completely honest. I want to put a bit more of creme on the right side. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, guys. Seems to be 1 step forward and 5 steps back for the UK. It's getting worse where I particularly live. Not where I live, but in, like, not that far away either. I rung my mum's housing association up so that they could come and do a repair, and I had someone say, is that the area of Manchester? And we don't live anywhere near Manchester. And I said, no. I said, have I called the wrong number? And because for a minute I thought I'd called the wrong number, and he said, oh no, you haven't called the wrong number, it's just I'm being prompted to ask you about COVID. Do you know if anyone local to you has had it? And I'm like, well, I know that it's gone to Blackburn and Darwin. I know that they've got it quite bad, but it's not come to the town that I live in. And he said, oh, okay, that makes my job so much easier, thank you. But yeah, I was being prompted to ask the question. I guess that will be on all systems. But yeah, it's a little bit weird as we live like 30-40 miles away from where he was saying. Right, so now I don't know whether to just go in with this tart shade on my finger. I think I'll try the accent brush I like, so it's just this one here, and I want to place that, I think, all over the lid. Initially I'm just gonna go in like in the middle and see what it looks like there, but I think I want to do it all over the lid. So really there was no point putting that pink shade down there, creme, but I like to start there and then give it like an even blend towards the crease. So yeah, let's just get my brush. Okay, I'm a little bit worried here because this could ruin the eyeshadow. I know I've only got 2 eyeshadows on, but it could ruin it. So let's go in with Tarte. It's just really powdery and chunky, but I do like it because of the duochrome. So let's just, okay, I can feel it falling down, and it's very, very sheer. I'm just putting it all over the eye. And what I think I'll do is, once I put it on sheer with this brush, I'm gonna try and go on with my finger, and then we'll try and build the colour up and see what it looks like wet. It's got a kind of lavender shift to it. See, that's what it looks like on the finger. I might just try tapping it. Yeah, it's definitely got a lavender shift, but I would just like it so much more pigmented than this. You can definitely build it up. That looks nice with that pink shade, I've got to admit. I'm not even going to use the brush for the other eye, I'm just going to tap it on like I've done just now. And I think next time I go to Primark, I'm going to get some of their primer water. Instead of just using like setting spray, I think I'll get some primer water. I really like the look of that. Now I've gone in like quite tentatively, once with a like little accent brush on this side, and then built it up with the fingers, and then on this side just built it up with the fingers. I'm really liking the look. Let's just do a little bit of blending, and then we're gonna spritz that brush and see if we can build it up. It might even look better with the glitter glue, you know. Right, so I've got the setting spray here. It's just a Primark one. Part of me thinks that a primer water might be better for doing things like this. It's a little bit. Now, because I've used this like in the all over the lid, I don't know what I'm going to use for the inner corner. I'd like to use something from the palette, really. Oh darn, what have I done? Dipped into this custard shade. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you, Andrea? See if we can go over it. Oh my gosh, I bet that would look good. Right, so I'm being drawn for the inner corner. I'm going to be using this in a different look anyway, because it's one of my favourite shades, but I'm being drawn to put that on. It's macarons, so let's do that. I wish that phone would stop bleeping. I've just brought it in a little bit because I wanted that bit to be like I wanted to have focus there as well. But the main focus is tight. So that's what we're looking like so far. Right, and okay, so I think I'm going to put custard, this one here, I know it's a bit dark, on the lash line. I quite like that, if I'm being honest. Right, so mascara and eyeliner time. So we're just going in with this Love eyeliner. I'm gonna have to sharpen it. This seems to be needing sharpening not every time, but a lot. Right, let's go in with the mascara. Oops, nearly dropped the palette. Story of my life. Right, and I need to put a bit more green on the left side, just because there is quite a bit more on the right side, so it's not even. That again, it's a story of my life. So a bit more macarons. Yeah, that's a bit better. So all that is left to do now is choose a lipstick, so let me go and do that. Right, so I was going to use Miranda May, but I'm hoping that's in the front room, otherwise I've lost it. It's always Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks I'm losing, or something higher end. So we're going to be using Lost Cherry, which looks like that. They are similar in tone, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know why I bought both lipsticks which are so similar. I'll have to do some swatches. Well, I'll be doing some swatches on that in the lipstick edit, and you can see just how similar they are. So yeah. I love her Matte Revolution lipsticks. I think they're really, really nice. Really nice and comfortable. It's not like you're wearing a matte lipstick. I don't know what her other formula is, but I'm not 100% keen on that. It's too creamy. But yeah, this kind of lipstick I really, really do like. I've got more of her Matte Revolution lipsticks than I do her others. And the ones that I do have, like the other creamy type lipsticks that she does, are ones that I thought were the Matte Revolution ones, and then when I've got them home, or when I've bought them off a seller, I'm like, darn, I didn't want that formula. But that's my fault for not checking the formula that it is. But yeah, this is what we're looking like, guys. The hair is a complete mess. It needs to be washed. But yeah. I really like how it came out. Considering I was only supposed to be using 2 eyeshadows, ended up using 4. I really do like how it came out. I'm looking forward to using this palette in the 3 days free looks. I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it as well. So yeah, it's just the new series that I've started on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this new series that I've created. It really does mean a lot that you have, and also for your nice comments saying how nice you think that I've done on certain eye looks. I really do appreciate that. I don't claim to be a professional makeup artist. I'm just a really big enthusiast of makeup. So yeah, this is it for now. Please like, subscribe if you've not already subscribed, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.